the senior winning the men's 1,500 meters. And now you look at the field here in the various entrants. 11 guys will be towing the line. Melena, give me a couple favorites that you like here.
Just a great field. You know, Cal Poly with Coach Mark Conover always has such a great distance squad. And Garrett Milazzozi, excuse me, the junior, he has run very fast. His seed time is 3:48.79. But it's a very deep field. It's tight, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting race for these 3 3/4 laps.
1,500 meters. Of course, last year the track was one of the talks of the meet we had, with the European oval wider in the turns. This year more the traditional style here at Cal State Fullerton as the gun fires and the waterfall start.
A great new facility here for some running, Justin. They recently resurfaced their track. Now Long Beach State last year held the championships, and they have that beautiful European oval, but all of the teams in the Big West Conference are either getting their tracks resurfaced or have just got new facilities. So we see this first lap of the men's 1,500.
New tracks, the name of the game, and distance running and track now in the Big West, as they've had a lot of success both in the conference and national scenes. A lot of these athletes nationally ranked, and as they come past us the first time, there you see Cal Poly Garrett Migliosi, the junior, with the 1 on the hip number, followed by his teammate Alex Murder, just a freshman.
Yeah, the Cal Poly Mustangs are definitely run very fast this year. They train together. They really eat, breathe, and sleep distance running. I was speaking with Coach Mark Conover this morning. He's very confident in the way that his athletes are prepared, and he also is very busy. He has triplets, 10-year-old triplets. So Coach Conover has a lot of athletes that he's coaching, and then when he gets home, he has 3 children that he looks after. So he himself, a world-class runner, so he really brings a lot of experience to the track.
A 60.5 split on the first lap. About what you expected? Faster, slower?
About what I expected. So that would be, if you calculate it to a mile, that would be 4-minute mile pace. Now we're running the 1,500, which is 100 meters shy of that. But if they kept on that pace, it would be extraordinarily fast as they just come by the finish area here, working their way onto another lap.
Another lap led by Garrett Migliosi, Alex Murder, and then Oliver Abundez Dominguez, junior out of UC Davis, as they run 1, 2, 3.
Justin, I want to point out that this field is fairly young, a lot of freshmen and a lot of juniors, so we'll see some returning athletes hopefully over the next couple years, as the conference, like we touched on earlier, is really strong in track and field this year.
Cal Poly, of course, a storied program in the Big West Conference, and now you start to see the separation, and no shock, Melena, a trio of Mustangs, Migliosi, Cotsarios, and then, of course, Alex Murder, as they're threatening to run 1, 2, 3 here into the final lap, but having something to say about that now. Oliver Abundez Dominguez starts to make a move.
Yes, he does, absolutely. Santa Barbara Gaucho is getting up there, pushing the pace a little bit, making the Mustangs just run a little bit faster as it starts to get spread out here over the last lap.
You see Santa Barbara trying to make a kick here into the backstretch. Austin Lay trying to come onto the scene here, as is Isaiah Lozano. And there's Garrett Migliosi trying to lead from start to finish.
We have Mustang, 2 Gauchos, and another Mustang. The Gauchos are starting to put on the pressure over this last 200 meters, Justin. Very, very tight in the men's 1,500.
It all comes down to heart here as they get down to about the final 200 meters or so as they come into the final stretch. And it's going to be Garrett Migliosi and Andrew Verdon, and a battle of who wants it more. And Verdon putting it the pedal to the metal, but now Migliosi comes as they run neck and neck to the finish after 1,500 meters. Collapsing over the line is Andrew Verdon, but it's going to be for naught, as Garrett Migliosi is going to win the 1,500 meters by less than 1/10 of a second. what a race.
Justin, very, very close. You could see those last couple meters, the athletes just vying for a few inches there to get over the finish line. But what a phenomenal race by Migliosi, just a junior out of Cal Poly. Came in with a seed time of 3:48.79. Now remember, they ran yesterday in the prelims, so that's very impressive performance today after having to run yesterday.
Let's take a look at the final turn. Migliosi led it early, and then here's the kick of Andrew Verdon, a senior from Santa Barbara. It looked right here, Milena, that it was his race to win, but perhaps he went just a little too early on the kick, and Migliosi with just enough as they lean into the tape here.
Verdon had a slight lead with about 20 meters to go, but Migliosi really found some extra effort to get him over the finish line in first place. He's got to be very excited with that performance today.
Great look as they come down, and that is the difference between first place and second place.
Usually you see those close finishes in the sprints.
Andrew Verdon giving it his all, and no problem with the contact closing. That's good to go. They bumped into each other on the way in.
You know, but if it wasn't intentional and I don't see any flags raised, everything's good to go.
So who says running isn't a contact sport sometime, and they battle their way through, and it's hard to believe they run 1,500 meters, and they needed all 1,500 of them to figure out the champion of the Big West. The junior from Cal Poly, Garrett Migliosi, is standing by with Courtney Sweet. Take it away, Courtney.
Thanks, guys. Garrett, congratulations. What a finish. What was going through your mind down the stretch?
Don't lose. I was pretty nervous when he started going by me. I almost thought I was going to lose, but I just gave it all I had the last 50 meters and luckily edged him out right at the end. I wasn't even sure if I won, but that was pretty nerve-wracking because I'm like, no, but kicked it in and was able to out-lean him, I think, so happy about that.
Well, congratulations. What are some things that you've done in training this year that you think set you up for success in this race?
I've just been really consistent, all the workouts, giving a little bit extra effort at the end of the sets. Yeah, I just did everything I needed to do, stretched out, rolled out, did core, really focused on the little things as well as, the workouts and all the easy runs and mileage, so it's finally paying off, but yeah.
Well, congratulations. Thank you so much. Justin, back to you.
Congratulations to Garrett Migliosi as he's the champion of the Big West.